Hey, Mighty Rough Riders, it's SBAC prep number 4, this time parallel structure. You'll find the link like you always do, and what I want you to do in Schoology is open up the question, because today we've only got 4 sentences to look at. Very interesting. Your teacher will remind you about the deadline, but we're coming up on the final countdown, so don't forget. Fun fact number 4 about the SBAC, you're going to be testing in the same location with the same teacher, on the same floor of the same building, but we're not going to pack you in like it's a Simpsons episode. Okay, BDA, you should be familiar with this by now. You always scan the prompt and the stimulus, whatever the question the reading is. During, you want to make sure you focus on your purpose, and then you're going to answer the questions after. So here's our question. You can have this out on your screen so you can look at it as well. And I want to notice what I notice. And what I notice is there's no long passage to read, just 4 sentences. And the other thing I notice is that which sentence uses incorrect something. So that means 3 of these sentences are correct and only 1 is wrong. So I'm feeling pretty good about this type of question. And all of these have to click whichever one is wrong. Okay. Let's jump ahead for a second. Please, our tip today, let go of your old thinking about testing. The correct answer is never just C. The longest answer isn't always right. Don't eeny, meeny, miny, moe it. Don't always pick all of the above, though sometimes that works. The correct answer today is none of the above is right. You can't have just one way that you answer multiple choice questions, okay? You can always look for the wrong answer, the Patrick answer. You can always use process of elimination. Making notes can really help, but just be mindful that you don't fall into your old thinking. So during, the question, which sentence uses incorrect parallel structure? Well, even if I don't know what parallel structure is, though I can think about what parallel means like in math or parallel parking. Anyway, all I'm really doing is looking for the sentence that's not like the others. So I notice there are a lot of commas in each sentence, like it says in the green. I also notice a lot of these words, which are, I think they're called gerunds. Raking, cleaning, jogging, carrying seem the same. But if I could read the sentences aloud, at least in my head, I might notice what doesn't sound like the others. Okay. I want to make sure I'm answering the right question, though, which is incorrect. The most famous example, and this might help you, is from the great writer Charles Dickens, who wrote, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief, it was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light, it was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope, it was the winter of despair." That's parallel structure. You can hear it. So I hope you'll be able to figure this out, because you are going to go ahead and answer the questions. Make sure you transfer them to your quiz so we can see how we're doing. And I look forward to seeing you next time.